Hello everyone, it's Gwathorn from Gwathorn's Games, and I am running the Heroic+2 Champion, and I've decided to do a little bit more of this. I'm sitting in Lindleby, and I've got some things to hand in, because it did take a little bit of time, but I'm going to play this for a little bit more, this area, and then I might break and go to somewhere different for a little bit later in the recording. But we'll see how long this goes for. I'll actually use that because that's a extra 5% morale, which is the other consumables are good, but an extra 5% morale for a right click is definitely worth it. So let's go and have a look at Gilsa Bulgar. So I'm up to level 133, and Gilsa, what does Gilsa want? A pie. Oh wow, how reminiscent of the Shire. Deliver that way. Okay. Oh, I don't mind running a pie, as long as it's not picking up 12 worms or something along. So I'm over here, and this is a little hobbit area, which is in the wells of Langsflood, and following the scholar has the scholar's quest line has led me here. So I could actually go back to the scholar's quest line, but I haven't. Okay, how's that go? Pick up pie from the table. Where's the table? Oh, don't tell me I've got more pies to deliver. Okay, I'll do a couple of pies, as long as it's not a hand, as long as it's only 2 or 3, I don't really mind. But otherwise, I will continue on and come back to this at another time. This is so Shire. Okay, second pie, and let's deliver this one. Don't think I can actually speed myself up any more than just with the coffee. I actually do have an 8% out of combat speed run from the necklace that I wear, which is a level 51 crafted necklace. Okay, and there should be a third pie. So yes, I get 8% out of combat run speed, and I also get an extra 10% out of combat run speed from the coffee. So what am I doing? Pick up the pie from the table. Oh, I'm lost. Okay, it shouldn't be too far away. Where am I? I'm going that direction. So having an extra 20%, 18% run speed, that's reasonably good, especially for a dwarf. Okay, it's just here anyway, which is nice. Okay. And I'll go back to Gilsa. But yeah, the gear I'm still running is still level 131 gear. I've actually got some level 126 gear because I didn't fully upgrade everything. So I actually have some level 126 gear. Okay. And as long as this is going to be one of the last ones, I think I might accept that and then move on. I have to finish all of these quests to be able to be able to stable ride to here. Okay, 12 marigolds. I'll actually pick up one. See if I can find out where it is so that I know what I'm looking for. But it looks like they're going to be over in this direction. I'll go and have a look. I'll pick up one, and at a different time I'll pick up all 12, and I'll just continue on with something else, because this is, it's nice to see where we're going, but there's probably going to be some critters or something down here. Marigolds. Oh, they're all together. Okay, if they're all together, I don't mind picking them up. If they were all over the place like the worms and other things were, then that would be problematic. As you can see, I'm turning the character around, turning the camera around, but not the character, because you need to face towards the quest items when you pick them up. But it does allow me to speed up the process. And I've got auto move to target. Okay, so there we go, and plant them, which is probably not too bad. Oh, unless they're all over the place, which they could well be. Planters. Oh, they will be. They will be all over the place. Okay, so I'll move on to something else. So it's nice. I will do them, and I will come back at another time. But at this point, it's time to go to Learthread and continue on. Thockfist. I don't think I had Thockfist. That's okay. Okay, now what does Learthread want?
All right, Captain. Now comes the time to make the trek to the great keep of my people's past.
Yes, an encampment in Mist Hollow near Framsburg. Okay, so let's continue on with that. And that's going to be in here. Okay, go for a ride. I'm assuming that's the one it is. Legacy in the Mist. Oh no, I'm actually going straight all the way up to Hillsouth. Easy. Easy. Oh, see, I can't get to Lindlebury until I complete all of those quests. That's okay. I wonder if I've got any blue to put in too. Okay, so it's been established, but, well, yeah, what can I say?
This encampment will do nicely.
Okay, studying the ruins, and
I'm glad that you are here.
I have completed the journey to here, which is good. Let's go and
Angry and ravenous.
travel now.
Ravaging the herds in scorching Valhalla itself with his destructive breath. As Scatha scorched Fasthala with his fiery breath, Frumgar and Fram took up arms against the dreaded Longworm. Frumgar faced the dragon among his slaughtered household, Rothblada in hand.
Okay, so we have a battle to come. It's not on Heroic+2 because it's an instance, which is going to make it a little bit easier. You can see that I'm outrunning everything, which is good. Doesn't mean that I can stop occasionally. There we go, there's Scatha. And Scatha is not happy, and Frumgar is also not happy. Frumgar has been caught underneath. So Fram came to Frumgar's rescue and wanted the blade. Now, I don't think I can interact with the beast. Oh, okay, we have a battle. Almost the way. I did not expect that. Okay, Scatha was so badly wounded that he fled the battle. But Frumgar is not going to be well. And Scatha is one of the main dragons. Drakes. Someone help!
Frumgar's arm had been horribly gnawed by Scatha's sharp teeth.
Yes, Frumgar would never fully recover from that day.
Come, let us return to Framsburg. There is more to learn in the ruins.
Yes, a flesh-rotting poison. Cut off the sword arm to save him. And then we head into the ruins. Which is what I was waiting for before with all the other characters when I was round here before, but I've got to talk to Leothred in Framsburg and talk to Leothred in Framsburg, and they are two different locations, which is going to make things a little bit confusing, but not much I can do about that. It really was a little bit confusing. And I'll do the mist one first by the looks of it.
It was Lothar's son Gundrick who brought the most grief to his father's rule.
Okay, so this is a place of history, which is good. So I may have jumped the gun a little bit on that final battle. Very confusing. Okay, there's the grey mare and Gundrick being trampled by it. And we will go elsewhere to talk. I don't really want the great bats.
Lothar took in his 1-year-old grandson Bora and raised him as his own.
Yes, so the language changed. Framabag became Framsburg. Holbulda became Holbithla. Okay, so their language is changing because they've interacted with the dwarves. There's Lothar. Okay, I have somewhere else to talk. I avoid the bats, as I said. So these ruins are quite popular for this quest, the Scholar's Quest. There's a reflecting pool. Okay.
During Vora's rule, King Thorin I of the Longbeards
Yes.
was slain by orcs.
In Edith Mithrin. It sparked the 5th War of Dwarves and Orcs. Okay, and they joined the battle. During the first. King Thorin has been slain by orcs. Okay, and time to move on to the next one. Let's see if I can avoid everything. I am but a dwarf, I cannot jump the high roads. Okay, another.
The Eotheod's aid. The Longbeards once again drove
Yes,
the last orc.
so the orcs did go back to Gundabad. His reluctance played a part in King Gloin's decision not to enter Gundabad. Okay. Okay, so we have two more places. We have more places to go. Not very far away. Probably go out this way. Do not want to fight the bats if possible. Do not want to fight those either. Okay, and we are continuing on.
Lord Theodric was succeeded by his son Haldan, a grim and rude-mannered man.
Yes, urged his father to break the ban of Theodric and enter Gundabad. Yes, he wanted to take on the orcs of Gundabad. Riches and glory. Yeah, I definitely messed up the order for that, but you know, that's kind of understandable. Okay, let's keep going. Yep, just out here. I do not want the Avank.
The steed Haldan chose kicked him in the head.
Cracking his skull. Okay. Yep, there's the white mare again. Travel to Hilseth to rest. Okay, I will do that because that's the order it's trying to get me to do, even if it did mess it up. Which is really quite strange. I have to say there's a bit of a mess in this Scholar's questing, but some of it's nice. Okay, so I am back, and Leothred says,
We learned quite a lot upon our first day in Franzburg. I
okay,
dare say we shall learn even more tomorrow.
learn the history of
But we're feeling
yep.
rested.
Okay, I will accept that, and Learn the history of the realm with Leodred is now back in we go. It is strange that they'd want you to come out without a mithril point and then head back in again. But look, I assume it just was going on a little bit too long. Now what I'll actually do, it's a nice view, I'll actually have some food just in case I accidentally trigger some critters. There we are, there he is. Place of history. Okay, we are back. Three Thanes plotting to seize control on Halden's certain death. And another place of history. It seemed it might fragment into a band of bickering households.
Halden did have a daughter, however, and she proved the salvation of her people.
Theodwine, Sternbrow. Okay. So it wants me to take a few giants, a few trolls, and a few wargs. Okay, well that's sufficient point for that to end. I will they're down here and up around here. What I might do at this point is I will take those giants, the trolls and the wargs, I will take those on, and I will plant the 12 flowers, and I will do that for the next video. Okay, well I pushed Scuther a little bit early, and I do apologise for that, but I will catch you all in the next video. Bye all.